Okay, it's another house update. We'll try to do these like weekly, I think, so that we can show progress. I've been painting. I don't know if you can tell the difference between that gray, but I've been painting that. This brick place, fireplace has been painted black. And that's what's going on. So yeah, we decided to paint these bricks black. I think they look cool. I like the black. Our plan is to leave all the brown woods brown. As I've said before, we're gonna paint the ceiling black and the walls gray. This is a slightly lighter gray. So I just did this today. You can kind of see the difference in grays. It's a very, very light color, but we always felt it was just like too dark in here. And then considering that we're gonna paint the ceilings black, it's gonna be a different contrast. But you know, a lot of people were opposed to me painting the brick black. I like it. I really like it. I didn't like the reclaimed brick. Can't paint it white because the smoke will, you know, damage it. I didn't want to paint it gray with the walls. Didn't want to paint it red. Black just seems to work. It's a nice goth feel, which is what we're going for. We still got to fix these windows. We have a bunch of stuff piled up in here. We're going to paint that brick there as well. So I've been painting in here. Painted this wall last night. And then, you know, we're gonna go back in and do the edge cutting. This area here has all been painted red and gold. So this is all put back. This is basically done. All we gotta do is like put this vent back in there, which I have out in the other room. But I put these light fixtures in, as you saw in the last video. The chandelier. I've been going through my photos. A lot of my photos and things were ruined. Like this one I really wanted to try to save was a picture of like me and Ace Frehley, where I had taken the picture to him and he signed it. And that was the concert ticket. Like, that one's all messed up. So I've been, you know, I got my little workstation here. I broadcasted my live show here yesterday. We're not gonna put that thing up, we're gonna put that away. I've been hanging up my photos. And I know you might say, like, why are you wasting time hanging up photos? I'm gonna try to explain it like this, okay? I've just been homesick. You know, for 9 months I haven't been home. I mean, I'm here every day, but it's not home. And hanging up my photos just made me feel better. It was kind of therapy. All the little nail hooks were still there. We just left them there. So I just put up pictures, and these are just pictures of me and people I've met throughout my life, people from Back to the Future and rock stars and friends, family, just stuff like that. The bathroom, I did the same thing. Put this, this is a Salvador Dali hand-signed artist-proof print I've had for a long time. Still gonna clean this. Oh no, this door is locked. Oh, there's somebody in there. What the fuck? I thought that I locked the door. Somebody's talking a shit. One of the workers are in there. I'm in the kitchen talking to myself, and he's in there in the bathroom. I had no idea whatsoever. Finally getting some ceilings put up in here, little sheet rocking the sheets. So this is all happening. So we got my closet area, the bedroom, Rachel's office. It's rocked. I do the rock. Anybody know that song? Tim Curry. Anyway, so it's just a slow going process. We got 3 days in here working right now. And it looks like they've started on the bathroom. I told them the bathrooms are one of the most important things because got to get this done. Once I have the bathroom in, then you know, I got a big bathtub going in here. We're gonna have to move this to there. Bathtub. But yeah, they're working on this right now. I like it. All right, here's the bathroom. So I've been hanging up pictures. Got my Howard Stern because it's toilet humor. Get it? Sam Kinison, George Carlin autograph. Pictures of different people I know, friends. There's Hoovie. It's our Rocky Horror Picture Show section. Got Tim Curry's autograph, and when we met all the cast, Carrot Top, various people. So there's the auto toilet. Very nice. So anyway, you know, it's basically done. I don't think there's too much more to do. I gotta straighten this vent. It's driving me crazy. It's crooked as shit. Anyway, so that's I still gotta take this door off and paint it, and this trim has to be painted, so that has to be done. Got the shades in. There's just little stuff like that. This shelving unit finally got done. So this has all been painted, and I got this plastic easy liner in there. I think I showed that last time, I don't remember. Got the water cooler. This is a great water cooler, by the way. It has this pet feature. Let me squirt out of the way. I'm wearing my booties because I was painting. But yeah, this is really cool. Free endorsement for this company. You press this, and it fills the water bowl down there for your dog or your cat. And because we have the well water, we filter the water that we actually drink. Instead of wasting money on bottled water, we filter it. So when we're making a pot of tea or something like that, we use this. But you know, it's coming together. It's coming together. Here's a quick tour. It's kind of dark in here. This is materials. This room here, this area. We spray foam the ceiling. This hallway. This bathroom, which needs to be completely done. It's gonna have full tile. This room, it's all sheetrock. This room's all sheetrock. This is a walk-in closet, it needs sheetrock. This is another walk-in closet that we've been working on. Bathroom, this bathroom, of course, will all be tile. Bathtub, countertops, which I still have a lot of the materials that were ripped out of the house. So this is sort of a tour of what we're dealing with. This room was not affected because it just wasn't. These walls are painted gold. All of these walls were painted red with gold ceilings. That room back there was purple. This was all carpet up until this area, which is tile. So, you know, there's a lot of fire damage, but all that's been removed. And this room has slightly higher ceilings, but none of them are peaked. They're all flat. All right, update a couple days later. Let's take a look at the progress. Black. Painted all this brick black. It's still wet, actually. Ceilings have been painted black. That wall, of course, black. All this gray has been done. So you probably can't even tell, but it's just a lighter gray than it was. We always thought that the other gray was a little too dark. I really like the contrast of the black ceiling with the brown. We've painted all the vent covers just flat black, so those are going to go back up. They're taking this ceiling fan down now to get it ready to have this black ceiling fan put in. And this door probably going to get replaced. We're still talking about that. But we'll be able to move in here shortly. Now, this is where we keep Vinny's drums and stuff. Up there, it's kind of cool. We took a PV speaker cover to cover that hole. It's just cool. If you know, you know. This vent's been bypassed. So we're just going to put a vent cover over it. Whatever. So this is all done. And I think we already showed off the kitchen. Yeah, the bathroom. This is my little makeshift computer area right now. I'm getting ready to do pictures. The pool is being resurfaced as we speak. So it's a messy situation. They're out there just grinding it all out. Same guys that did it last time. They did a good job last time. Called them back. This is a job you don't want. You don't want to do this job. It is 107 out here. These poor dudes are out here with handheld Makitas grinding this pool down. Dusty, terrible job. So they earn their money. Nobody wants to do that work. Lawn is coming back. Been watering it, feeding it. It's looking nice. We still got to figure out how we're going to get this deck out because they're spot welded. See these welds here? Now some of them we've tried those. What we think we're going to have to do is take some sort of cutting device, a cutting wheel, a plasma cutter, something, and slice them along here. Take these panels down, then we can come up here and we're going to have to grind these off somehow, cut them. And then we're going to have to cut them into slices so we can get them out. because we're gonna put the same exact stuff back. I got a guy that's gonna give me some of these panels. We have to reconstruct all this out of metal, but we need to add a little bit more grade to them if we can. I don't know if that's a thing. We might have to like shim this, like put a little extra metal. See, I want to try to retain these I-beams, you know, because an I-beam like that is not cheap, not easy to do. I picked up this bathtub for $100. Look how awesome this tub is. Big enough to fit me, Rachel, and a friend. Rub-a-dub-dub. So, $100. And this is the kind of stuff, you know, you get done. We're going to get this wood back up here. This door just installed the way it was. Nicely done. Now, I know this door opens out. And everybody's like, oh, it's supposed to open in. I like it opening out. That's exactly the way it was. Except this time I'm going to put a door closer on it, I think. If that door had closed, we wouldn't be doing any of this work right now. The fire would not have come in. That's the steel fire door. You can see the fire didn't get to any of the wood. Oh, these guys are working on sheetrock. Oh, I just got this door delivered. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. But it's this cool Gothic door. Just trust me on this. It's gonna be red. So we're gonna make this double door into a single 36-inch door. It's gonna be awesome. So instead of side lights, we just got these side panels that are gonna go in. These are gonna be black and red. The door's gonna be red. It's gonna be cool. Just trust the Bob. Now, check this out. For you car guys out there, free endorsement. Now, if you put a K&N filter on your car, you know what this is. Did you know you can buy a K&N filter for your house? These are reusable, washable filters. Now, I will put a link to these to my Amazon where I bought them if you want to buy them also. You can pick the size you want. These are 20 by 20s. It's literally the same filter media. It's MERV 11, whatever MERV. I don't know who MERV is, but this is level 11 of MERV. And because I keep changing the filters out daily, basically. It just comes with, they give you stickers like you would put on your car. Like I'm going to put that on my house. Like I give a shit. Anyway, I just thought that was cool. So these are lifetime use filters because I'm going through a $10 filter every couple days with all this dust. These are washable. You take them out back, you hose them off. Then you use the K&N filter cleaner. Look at that. How cool is that? That's just cool. Like I have a hot rod house. I got a K&N turbo kit on my air conditioner. I just think that's funny. All right, results. Got this mostly cleaned up, put up a few decorations, put a clock up, put a panther, some stuff on the mantle, got my little implements back. This wall is ready for a TV. I'm gonna get a, probably like an 85 or a 90, put it there, we're gonna see. Still don't have the drums put up there yet. I got some art on the wall. My Gene Simmons art. This is a painting that Gene Simmons did that I got from him. As you know, my relationship to Kiss. We won't go into that. Yeah, progress. So tomorrow we're bringing furniture in. It's all painted. It's all put back together. I gotta fix this plug here. I'm happy. Happy guy. Look how great that black looks. It's so cool with the chrome. Like just trust in Bob, you know, like let me get some decorations and pictures and things and stuff up and it's gonna be amazing. Oh, check out this ceiling fan. We did this today. So this thing, I don't know why the light isn't on. This was a pain in the ass. It's a 6-foot wingspan on this thing. So like, oh, that's bright. So yeah, that's why. Oof. So we weren't sure it was gonna clear the beams, but it does. It's black, flat black. Really nice ceiling fan. Pain in the ass to hang that thing up, but it's nice and quiet. So very happy with that. But yeah, it's bright. So it's nice and bright. We'll venture downstairs and see what kind of progress the boys got into. I don't want to record any of the workers. You know, these guys don't want to be on my videos. You know what I'm saying? So they worked on this back area back here. You know, it's pretty tricky because it's kind of a weird design. This is Rachel's closet. This is a walk-in closet. And it's kind of obtuse. 30 days in the hole. Anyway. So they're working on this, and I'm trying to be nice about this. It was a little sloppy, and I was like, I need you to fix some of this up, and they're fixing it. But I am actively looking for more sheetrockers. And we need this done to what's called level 5. So these guys did all this grinding today on the pool. I don't know if they already did the acid etching or if they're doing that tomorrow. But they grinded it down. They're going to do an acid etch, then a primer, and then they're going to put the epoxy on, and it'll be bright red. The MAGA pool will be back in business. Hell yeah. Yeah. So the plan is to have this house done and hopefully moved back in before September. Now, for those of you that are avid viewers, for those of you that watch the Videobob show on a separate channel, the Videobob show where I do my talk show, for those of you that are part of that, if you remember, last year we had a huge party here for my birthday, and I invited you, my viewers. You say, Videobob, I want to come to your birthday party on Sunday, August 31st, the barbecue party that we're going to have here at the house. All you have to do is join my Patreon. There's a link right below. Membership started only $1. But I have to be able to communicate with you privately and send the invites and send you my address. And that's really the only way that I can do it. So if you want to come, Saturday the 30th, my band Turbo Lover will be playing at the Dive Bar here in Vegas. Subject to change, but that's the plan. And then on the 31st, August 31st, the day before my birthday, Sunday, we're having a barbecue, a house warming party. Yes, we're making light of the fire. It'll be a fire-themed event. Dress as a fireman if you like. Bring me a fire extinguisher for a present. I don't care. So that's the plan. If you want to come, if you want to attend, Patreon members will get VIP invites. So that's what's happening. The plan is to have this. I mean, the thing is we're going to have the party no matter what. Even if all of the rest of this house isn't finished by that time, this will definitely be finished. Like this upstairs is going to be done by the, end of this week. All the furniture will be back in here. This will all be back to normal. I still got to get these windows done, but that's not a big deal. They're going to do the windows and the door, and that's, But yeah, I mean, for the most part, and the back patio, we'll figure it out. We'll make it work. So that's the plan. Oh boy, I'm so happy now. Check this out. We got Vinnie Paul's drum set back up there with his brother's guitar. God, it looks so good. This is what we had set up. When I first moved in here, this was like a shingled roof type thing. And I ripped that out and made this into like a little mini stage. I wish I had brought it out further because it only comes out a little bit. I should have brought out like a foot or two more, but for those of you who don't know that's been watching me, I used to work for Vinnie Paul. He was drummer of a band called Pantera. Then he had a band called Damage Plan, and he had a band called Hell Yeah. I worked for his record company at Big Ben Records. I made music videos for him for Rebel Meets Rebel, and for Hell Yeah, did some of their music videos. Drove the tour bus for their tour. We did a video, a DVD called Dime Vision that we helped put out. A book, a dime bag book. Rebel Meets Rebel CD, the music videos for that with David Allen Coe, which resulted in this. There you go. So anyway, yeah, I mean, have a lot of memorabilia here in the house from Pantera, Damage Plan, Rebel Meets Rebel, Billboard Awards, all that kind of stuff. Things. I didn't work for Pantera, but he gave me a lot of gifts that were from Pantera, gold records and things from Pantera. And but there was like some video on the Vulgar videos that I had shot that I got some credit for, but things like that. But yeah, he was just my best friend for like 15 years. I have his tattoo, his little autograph. And so the story here is, if you see his hat up there, right? It's one of his hats. I have several of them. And the reason I have this hat and some of the other ones I have is because I helped with the design of these drums, right? So what we did was I took photos and scanned in the dragons and the graphics on his hat. And then those got applied to the drums in a pearl wrap that D-Drum did with us with Armadillo Enterprises. So that's how that happened. Now, here's something interesting. All the hardware that you see, okay? All of the cymbals, the stands, the hardware was from the last Pantera show in 2001. The last show they did was when 9/11 happened. They stopped touring and everything went into storage. And when this drum set was delivered to me as one of the first prototypes from D-Drum, I told Vinny, I go, hey man, would you come down to Guitar Center with me and help me buy some of the stuff I need for this drum set? And he goes, forget that, dude. Let's go to my storage. And he opened up a big Pantera case the size of a fridge. And he just started pulling out these stands and these cymbals, the little red tape that's on them. And they still have, let me look, like if you look carefully, some of the trigger mounts for his triggers and the microphones are still on there. So all of these stands and cymbals were used on stage on the last Pantera show ever done. The actual real Pantera, not this bullshit that's going on right now that I'm not a fan of. So anyway, that's my opinion on that, because Vinny was very, very much opposed to reunion without his brother. You know, he didn't want Pantera to ever play again without his brother. He said right out of his own lips, I don't want Zakk Wylde going up there pretending to be my brother. And Zakk Wylde is doing it. So Vinny's spitting in his grave in disgust, I can guarantee you, because he hated the idea of this. I talked to this dude every day, and he told me a gazillion times how much he hated it. But anyway, that's a whole different subject. I don't even want to get into it. But he was my best friend. I owe a lot to him. I love him dearly. I miss him every day. And so I have a lot of, I'm getting teary just thinking about it. I have a lot of reminders of my friend. He gave me opportunities. He helped me live my dream of getting my own videos on MTV. When I started working for him, he goes, what is it you want to achieve? You know, and I said, I want my videos on MTV. And he goes, that's going to happen, dude. You're going to make our videos and they're going to play them on TV. And they did. And I'm so, so grateful. Thank you very much, Vinnie Paul. You meant a lot to me. And he was just one of the kindest, generous guys. And I strive every day to be more like him, you know, to have his generosity. I think about his laugh. I think about how much fun he was. I don't want to inherit his alcoholism. But he suffered a lot watching his brother get shot in the head. He had a lot of survivor's guilt because some of our dear friends were killed at that concert. Our friend Jeff Mayhem Thompson was a biker buddy of mine who died protecting him. And he just had so much guilt that several people died because they came to a Damage Plan show. And it just broke his heart. He loved his fans so much. And he loved his friends. And I want to be more like that. I want to learn from him. I want to be, when I say I want to be more like Vinnie Paul, I don't mean a rock star or famous or whatever. I want to be the good person that he was. Anyway, that's the update for this week. There's still a lot going on. There's just constant work and painting. This will continue. And we're going to have the big party here August 31st. So we're busting our balls every day, all day to make it happen. See you there. You okay?
Yes.
Smoking weed on my wall? I was wondering what you were doing.
Wow. $3?
What's that?
About $3?
Why are you sitting on my wall smoking weed? This isn't a public place. Smoke weed.
Okay.
I just been so huh?
So what?
I think you should keep going, bro. It's not a good place to hang out. Thank you.